Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. I know I haven't uploaded a video in a long time, but I thought that since Bungie are bringing back two amazing Destiny 1 maps into Destiny 2 come October 1st, that I'd go back in time, back in Destiny 1, and just do a quick walkthrough of these maps so you guys know exactly what you're getting into. And for returning players, you know, it's a good way to get caught back up again. And for brand new players who have never played Destiny 1, or even people who've been around for quite a while who have still never played Destiny 1, can go ahead and just have a look and see what's in store for Shadowkeep. And, well, yeah, just so you know exactly the layout of the maps. You don't have to go back in Destiny 1. You just know how it's going to play. Anyways, let's get on to the video. Alright, so we've arrived in Destiny 1. So these are my three characters, my Titan, my Hunter, and my Warlock, with my Hunter essentially being my main. So let's go ahead and use Hunter and good old Bones of Ao. And what we're going to do is we're going to test out these maps. Oh, here they both are, Twilight Gap and Widow's Court, on the same thing, on the last page. Sweet. So let's go Twilight Gap first, or actually Widow's Court, because that's what's being played right now.
Rumble. Watch your back.
Alright, so now we're here on Widow's Court. Now this is great that I got this spawn, because this is where the screenshot that Bungie showed of Widow's Court is. As you can see in, well, yeah, I'll put that screenshot up on the screen. There's a cord that goes down here, and this empty space here is a giant ass Cabal Red Legion thing. So, and this area here looks like it was transformed into Cabal themed. But overall, I feel like they probably didn't change too much to it. I'm sure we'll see some gameplay of it pretty soon in Destiny 2. But yeah, let's go over Destiny 1. So, just so you know, the standard layout of the map is this map is in the shape of a donut, with this building here being the middle building. So if I go ahead and run all the way around the building, you'll see that I'll make my way all the way back to where I was. Now, unlike a regular map, as you can see, I'm back here. This building, this whole map is a donut, like I said. Now, usually, and actually it might be better if I equip a sniper for this. Which sniper should I do? Let's go LDR. Let's get some ammo for this guy. Usually, sniper lanes are on the outside of the map, as I'll go ahead and actually run around the outside of the map while I'm explaining. However, this map is different and unique in the fact that, as you can see running on the long way of the map, it is actually a lot more cover. And that's because the sniper lanes are actually on the inside ring of the map and not the outside ring. And this is the area here where it looks like it's been transformed to Cabal theme, which is kind of a shame because I kind of like the way this looked, but oh well. And yeah, so if you're shotgunning or fusion rifling or in Destiny 2 grenade launching and stuff or whatever, you're going to be wanting to run around the outskirts of the map and not the interior of the map, whereas the interior is where you have all of the sniper lanes. Also, a nice quick pro tip, little jump spot on this map that not many people knew about is you can jump outside the map here, and you can jump back inside the map here. You can jump around and you can really bamboozle your opponents. So yeah, as you can see, that there's a complete ring around the outside of the map, whereas the inside of the map is where you have all the sniper lanes. So this place to the other spawn is right there. So what they would do is they'd run up and try to snipe you here. Whereas the other spawn, where I spawn, you'd run up to there and also try to snipe. That would be an opening snipe position. So that's something to look out for when trying out this map in Shadowkeep when that launches. And the other good sniper spot is in this building. up here. Because see, this whole building is hollow. And yes, you can go out here. I avoided it, but because it is pretty open. But you can come out here. I got a really nice play in Trials once here. I triple slammed an opponent. And I've actually never tried to walk this way. I wonder if it's an invisible wall, if it's a turn back. It's both. It is both. And can I get out in time? Nope, I got stuck in a tree. God damn it. Well, let's try that again. Luckily, we spawn right by it. So there's the building there. There's another way up to the sniper position here. And yeah, this is a very popular sniper position because you can snipe down here. Let me pick up some special. You can snipe down here. You can snipe this way, looking into the other person's spawn. So just like how you could look into the spawn from the position over there, position over here can look into their spawn here. Now obviously, those are just initial spawns back there. You don't really spawn there normally, like after you die. But yeah, another thing to look out for is when you're controlling this area over here. You're also not only are you trying to snipe down here, but you can also snipe this way. And you come over here, and there should be a. Oh no, I thought there's a crack in the wall here, but oh well, there's a crack here. And you can snipe up here, and people do snipe between that crack, and on PC that's going to be super noticeable. So yeah, those are kind of the sniper lanes to look out for.
Heavy ammo available.
Some people do. Let me prick this heavy because why the fuck not? I'm using corrective measure. Some people like to snipe down here, although it's a lot easier to get flanked. Go back here and snipe. That kind of stuff. But usually when you're around here, you're shotgunning, you're fusion rifling, and yeah, this map really worked well with no matter what loadout you had. And again, all your sniper lanes are on the inside of the map, really. There isn't really too many sniper lanes outside, except for the one I showed you there. And inside the church is a nice sniper lane. Down here, I haven't really sniped too much in here. But yeah, there's a flank route out here. Very nice looking scenery. I actually never looked at the scenery in Widow's Court. This looks nice. Yeah, this is outside the walls of the Cosmodrome. Well outside. Into the European Dead Zone, which wasn't a patrol location in Destiny 1, but yet here we are with some maps with the European Dead Zone, which I always thought it would make sense to bring this map back since it's on a location we actually have patrol of in this. And yeah, you can see there's a heavy ammo spawn there, a heavy ammo spawn here. Obviously heavy ammo doesn't work the same it does in Destiny 2. But yeah, and then this area is also a big point of contention here. And I think I saw, yeah, this was probably like a different kind of walker in, actually I don't know, oh no, this was replaced it to a Cabal drop pod I saw in one of the, in some of the gameplay. So yeah, that makes sense for this Cabal drop pod. And of course we have a giant Cabal thing right here that's replacing this beautiful view of the mountains. I kind of prefer this, but you know, oh well, it's still Widow's Court. And yeah, that's pretty much the map. It's a big donut, so you're going to be running around in circles a lot. There's nice ways to peek into all the sniper lanes. None of the sniper lanes are overpowered. It's just overall a fun map to play Trials on. Very unique map because of how it's laid out. And yeah, I wish there was more maps like it. Yeah, there's another area here. You know, this sign in this area is really good for cover. Use it a lot. This area over here sees some action. It's really good to use this. 2 layers on this as cover and stuff. And yeah, this map had something that a lot of maps in Destiny 2 doesn't have, and I'm really excited about it. And that's just, you know, battles at different verticalities, right? You're not all in one plane or whatever. You're not even at 2 planes, right? You know, I can see people at this level, that level. You know, there's multiple like levels of verticality on this map, and it makes it really fun. One of my favorite maps. Really excited for it to come back. And yeah, we should move on to Twilight Gap.
skirmish. Alpha team.
Alright, so we're back here with Twilight Gap. This is actually the next day. I realized that my recording last time was kind of trash. I didn't really explain this map very well, so I'm back again explaining Twilight Gap the next day, and yeah. So let's go ahead and just get started. So this is one of the spawns, obviously. One of the main spawns. Something you'll notice is the old Traveler. So obviously in Destiny 2, this is going to be the new Traveler with the Awoken Traveler, or whatever it's called, with all the things floating around. So the skybox is going to be pretty cool. And of course there's a last city. And yeah, so I'm assuming since this takes place after the Red War, there might be some Cabal damage to this map. We haven't really seen too much gameplay of it. But anyways, this map is a 3-lane-ish map. The lanes aren't very defined, but you could say it's 3 lanes. On either side, there's kind of like a sniping area here, as you can see on this side of the map, or on the other side, sorry, where the other spawn is. There's another place you can come and challenge snipe right off the bat. And you have this middle area here, which is pretty cool because it requires you to actually jump, which is something that a lot of Destiny 2 maps don't require you to do. You could honestly, like, you wouldn't play very well because you still need to outskill people, but like, you could honestly play most of Destiny 2's PvP maps, minus the Destiny 1 remakes, without needing to jump. So, yeah, this map, it's a lot more Destiny-like. This is what a Destiny map should be designed like, Twilight Gap. So this is where B point usually is. I should clarify that this is just the outside portion of the map. I'll go over the entire outside. So usually on the outside you have these kind of like catwalks here with these sections down below, and there's a bunch of tunnels and stuff that lets you go in between all the sections. And see, this brings you over to B as well. This will bring you over to the other side of the map. There's a jump up and jump down position right here. There's just all these little kind of walkways underneath the map, which don't get too much traffic, so it's really good for navigating the map, and just fairly safe. Again, this might change in Destiny 2, as maps tend to play different over in Destiny 2 than they did in Destiny 1, but that's kind of how this map was played in Destiny 1. And also a nice little sneaky spot up here that not a lot of people really get is if you jump up on top here, there'll be a lot of people that'll go into here and they won't even see you. Obviously, if they're coming from up here, they will see you, but a lot of times people come in through here and they will have no idea where you are. Now, obviously, with Destiny 2 on PC and the higher field of view, like as you can see, I'm walking in here on Xbox. It's like you can barely see the top of it, but I'm sure with a higher field of view, you'll be able to see the top of that more, and it will be a less sneaky spot on PC probably. But for console players that haven't played Destiny 1, yeah, just remember this spot. Unless they take it out. They better not take it out. It's a really awesome spot. Anyways, here's the middle. You can see the sniper part right there. Also, there's lots of little bits of cover here and there as well that you can go into. So there's the one sniper area I have there, and there's the other one there. Heavy ammo will actually spawn over there in some game modes, but obviously heavy ammo and all that stuff's gonna be changed in Destiny 2 anyways, so it doesn't really matter. Let's come back down here. You can see you can come out this way as well, and you have some more walkways and pathways in the other spawn, which is a little bit more building covered, more less exposed to the elements compared to the other side. As you see, the top area here is a little bit more less natural. You can go in and out of this crate here. A really good sniper spot is standing on top of this, because you can come down it really easily, and obviously you can snipe this spawn very well. So this is a very popular sniping spot, but again, you're pretty exposed, so you could get sniped right away. Moving on in this lane over farther this way, the other spawn is actually down here. So there's that. Obviously they might again change it in the Destiny 2 remake. It might appear out here, and yeah, again here you can snipe. Not really so much here because the trees are in the way, but this is a good sniper spot over to the sniper area there. Whereas the trees are well positioned here to kind of block that line of sight, to allow you to escape, kind of give you cover. One thing I really like about using trees as cover is you can still shoot through them. You know, on keyboard and mouse you might not even see the person at all, so you won't be able to shoot, so you don't even know they're there. But on PC or on console, obviously aim assist is still going to kick in, and yeah, it's just more interesting gameplay. More differences between PC and console versions of the game. Just some things to note, as well as you can play with controller on PC, so still be careful around here. It just probably less careful. Also, there are some gods in Destiny 2 on PC as well. And then you have this here, you can peek into B flag there. Obviously these crates are also strategically placed to prevent you from shooting the crates back here, so you have, you know, 2 lines of sight there. So that's kind of saving you from that, but yeah, let's move on to kind of the middle-ish lane. So we'll just go over this spawn here. It's not really too much. It's just extra pathways there and there. 2 ways up. And you come through here, and then you'll see this also leads down here. We'll go over this part of the map a little bit later. Yeah, this room here takes a lot of engagements. Like it's just a simple room, but there's a lot of traffic through here, especially since heavy ammo spawns here and a lot of things too. And also, on the last time trying to record, when I kind of explained this map shittily, I actually discovered something new that I didn't know about the entire 3 years of playing this map, because I never used this, and no one's ever used it on me. Is you can shoot through these these things down below. I never do that. This blew my mind. Like, I honestly did. Yeah, it's, some people are probably facepalming like, oh my god, Edge, you did not know this. But no, I didn't. I had no idea. Come in through this room. Again, this doorway leads you back out here. There's the crate that you can jump on to snipe. There's going back into the spawn there and there. And obviously you can jump down here. Leads you back outside. Again, there's lots of little just pathways here and there. This will lead you back out here. Again, it's really important to know underneath, because like I said, it gets a lot less traffic. This brings you back into here. You know, you can come out this way, which is again a very low traffic area, safe to travel. Come in through here. Let's get back up to the mid. And yes, you can see that. You can snipe out here. There's lots of sniper lanes. This is a good sniper map. This area here, I don't think there's anything there, but this area here is a drop down back down here. You probably recognize this place. This comes back through mid here. So yeah, lots of pathways. So utilize them when playing on this map. It'll really help. Come in through here, and we get to this area here. You won't recognize it, but I'll come out here and you'll say, oh, it's this here, what this giant door is. And then obviously through this door is, now we're back at the spawn that we originally spawned at. And there's just a little bit left to this map. You've probably gathered what it is for now, or so far. You have this little area out here, which has a heavy crate in Destiny 1 here. And of course, if you want to, you can jump over this. And these things also periodically fire. I don't know if they're going to take out these in the Destiny 2 version. I don't know what they're going to do with it. It's a really cool set piece whenever they fire. Really cool skybox. Oh, look, it just fired. Yeah, I hope they don't take them out, but you can go all the way out on them. Well, not really. There's an invisible barrier here. But, yeah, you can get a pretty good view. Just some really cool things. You don't see this kind of thing in Destiny 2 maps, because I feel like Destiny 2 maps feel a lot more restrictive. You know, even these maps are kind of restrictive because you can't go all the way out. I don't think they should ever have invisible walls where it looks like you should be able to go. But it's more egregious in Destiny 2, so I'll give it a pass. And of course you can jump around this way as well. Come over. Oop, don't kill myself. There we go. I'm not used to using Bones of AO on Destiny 1 anymore. Just quick nostalgia trip. On my subclass, I'm actually using better control jump instead of triple jump. But there's an exotic in Destiny 1 called Bones of AO, which is amazing because it just gives you an additional jump in your double jump, which is awesome. So, yeah, I can double jump with better control. This is kind of a bad example because I hit the roof, but you could jump back and jump forward and really just juke people out. He's really good for shotgunning. You come over here, you have this area over here. Again, you can jump from here. Lots of jumping routes, lots of routes underground. This is just some cover over here. You know, we're back here. You can go back in there, go up in the jump up area, or you can just jump up to here. Lots of different routes in this map. This map's really fun because you just have lots of choices on like where you want to go. You jump up here, we're back over here. There's a room, there's that room. Keep going forward, here's back to spawn. Come back here, sneaky area again. You can jump out here. So you know if you want to escape, you can jump here. This is a very low traffic area here. You don't see too much action, so you come up more over here. And yeah, so that's essentially the entire map. So this map is really fun just because you get to run around all these areas. You can kind of just choose. There's always multiple pathways for you to choose. You can go wherever you really want to. There's lots of cover to run around. Just a lot of stuff. There's also a lot of nice little hidden sneaky areas on this map as well. Like you can go underneath these stairs, and that actually jukes out a lot of people. A lot of people don't expect you to be under here. You can slide from over here. I think there is a spot up here somewhere, if I can remember. I feel like there was. Maybe. I remember in Trials one person kind of hiding in here once. But yeah, you can come out here. Lots of jump areas outside. There's that sneaky spot in the B flag that I showed you guys. Let me just run over there real quick. And it's really quick to get around to a lot of different places on the map, just with all these different routes and pathways. The sneaky spot up here. I think you can jump to the corners here. Yeah, corners. Not a lot of people really think about. You know, you can go inside this. Not a lot of people came in here, but nice shotgun area. And yeah, you know, people utilize this area. Essentially, the hottest points of the map where you're going to see the most action is probably outside here, in this area, and inside here in this area. And plus, we have this area, which I just discovered, which I'm totally going to use in Destiny 2, so I'd recommend you use that in Destiny 2 as well. You know, you have this sneaky area here, which gets trip mined a lot. Like if you're using hunter trip mines or like the lightning grenades or whatever, it's really good to stick right there, and then it pokes out and usually hits somebody up here. You know, a lot. You can peek in this room and here. Do that a lot. Like there's so much you can do on this map. It's very well designed, and it's really what a Destiny map should be. Utilizes your jump ability a lot. It has a lot of verticality. As you can see, there's a lot of places where you always see at least like 2 elevations. Sometimes 3, like you up here, you shoot up down to there. It's essentially what I want every Destiny map to kind of be designed like. It's a lot more arena-esque, yet it still feels like it's a real, like realistic kind of thing. If you look at a lot of Quake maps, they don't feel like they could exist. This map is arena-like, but it still feels like it could exist. And I can't talk. A lot of that has to do with the design philosophy in Destiny 2 maps compared to Destiny 1 maps. Whereas in Destiny 1, you had a lot of maps where they just kind of thought of a location and said, okay, we need to build a map around this location. Whereas in Destiny 2, this is something they said at launch. They decided to build the map and then skin it with the location. And that's why in Destiny 1 you have a lot more unique locations, a lot of locations that didn't even exist in Destiny 1, like European Dead Zone. There's 2 maps in European Dead Zone that didn't exist as a patrol location in Destiny 1. That was entirely just for PvP, and then obviously it was a destination in Destiny 2. Same with Mercury. There were Mercury maps, multiple Mercury maps in Destiny 1. And Mercury was nothing until Destiny 2, as well as you have a lot more maps in locations that aren't in Destiny 1 or Destiny 2, like Phobos. There's a campaign mission on Phobos, but that's about it. There's a map on Phobos. And yeah, there's maps pretty much everywhere, as well as, you know, this isn't in a patrol location. This is outside the city. It's outside the city, and you know, you had a lot more unique locations, and we got some of that. Like Bannerfall came back, and that was again inside the city. But yeah, that's Twilight Gap. By the way, this is a kind of alright area. Not really. Yeah, so I think to finish off with this video, instead of finishing off with this map, I'm just gonna go over some of the maps, and just go over some of the maps I'd like for them to make a return. Go over some of the cool locations. I'm not gonna go into them. I'm just gonna scroll over them and talk about them a little bit, and maybe I'll make another video going over some of the other maps. I was thinking it'd be cool to make a video going over all of the Destiny 1 maps on locations in Destiny 2. That'd be pretty cool. And yeah, so let's do that. I'll cut to the menu.